And good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in podcast land. Brendan Cunningham, the real estate doctor, here with a bunch of guys. I don't know who these guys are, but that's Matt Paul. You know him. He does it all. We're going to talk about all things that are real estate. Dropping in from out of the sky,
Ed Shanahan.
this handsome gentleman. We were just talking about different things. We find out we're both the same. We're Irish and Italian, and the same mix. The top half's Irish, the lower half's Italian. That's the only way to do it. Okay. All right, there goes the PG rating. At any rate, so you're an investor.
I am.
Guilty as charged. He also is a contractor.
I am as well.
What else? You know, a whole bunch of other things.
Not a criminal.
Not a criminal. Good. Okay, so you can vote in the next election.
Yes.
Hopefully, are you in the city?
I reside in the town of Orchard Park.
Okay, so you can't vote for the mayoral candidate. It's supposed to be coming on our show next. But yeah, as the city goes, so goes Orchard Park. Where are you in Orchard Park?
We are over by the Orchard Park Country Club.
Okay. Yeah.
So off Jewett-Homewood area there.
Yep, I know the area very well. It's right around the corner from there.
And then you have a shop in the city.
Yeah, that's one thing you say about voting, and that we own a lot of properties in the city, and we have no say on who's the mayor.
Yeah,
you
you
know,
don't.
and how that goes, and we pay a lot of taxes. On the
Well,
property.
yeah, and that's one of the things we want to talk to our mayoral candidate because, I mean, unfortunately, as we all know, as the city goes, so goes the area, and you've had the same team in there for 61 years.
Mm-hmm.
That can't be right. That
No.
cannot be right in anyone's book. So there's an opportunity for a Republican guy to actually upset this time around. And fine by me.
Yeah, having change is not a bad thing.
Just get a little fresh blood in there.
Yep.
All right, so let's talk about your construction side for the time being. Okay, your perfect client looks like what? What kind of work are they looking to do with you?
Well, I guess perfect client, when you phrase it that.
It's a guy with money. He's paying you money. I got
That's
that.
the guy who has no questions, just writes checks.
Yeah.
No, perfect client. Every client's a perfect client in that aspect. Is we're in construction business, primarily exterior work. We're doing concrete work, site work, doing additions on homes, siding, things like that, windows. Depending on which company you're hiring us for, but the ideal candidate is somebody who's educated. I always like an educated consumer.
Like Cy Sims, we're an educated consumer is our best customer.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you remember that?
No, I don't. I don't know.
Do you remember that?
No.
Oh, come on. All the old people say, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
that guy, but yeah, the ideal candidate is an educated client, and if they're not educated, I'd like to educate that client in whatever they're hiring us for, because it gives us, I would say, leverage because we're educated. So once you become educated for whatever you're hiring a contractor for, or if you're buying real estate, wherever it is, you have more power. Knowledge is power. Do you remember that commercial?
I think I do.
Okay.
We're two for two here.
Yeah. So that would be our ideal client, is somebody who's educated. And like I said, if they're not, then we're going to walk you through the process, whatever it is.
You know what? Oddly enough, we do the same exact thing. And when an agent comes into the business, a new person, I said, you probably didn't know what you signed up for here, but this is what you signed up for. Your job is to help buyers and teach them how to buy.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to work with sellers, you have to teach them how to sell.
Yep.
And they both think they know the answers more than you do, and they're both probably wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
So you got to.
Most of the time, you're right.
Most of the time, you're going to probably have to lead them through the process, no matter what they say.
Yep.
But yeah, so good. So we're all on the same page. We like that.
Yep.
And-
We like educating our clients, and you call your customers clients too. That's great. That's what we do as well.
Absolutely.
Yep. You got to look at them that way.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, I keep looking and like pretending like I got stuff in my ear, so these people watching think I got somebody feeding me the answer.
No,
But I don't.
there's nothing. There's nothing. Hang on one second. Talk among yourself. I just have to. We have a technical thing here. Don't go away.
Yeah, no
It's
doubt.
all good.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. So Ed, and I've known Ed for a long time now, and we've worked together on some projects and stuff. And when it comes to your real estate investing, you started, much earlier than I did. You started at a young age, and that was when you were already in construction, right?
Signs everywhere now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you
can
saw the
actually do
opportunities as
that's one of the reasons why-
as they arose, or in the neighborhoods you were working in, or
You
how
guys
did you
are
start
dark
that?
horses.
So I guess
And I
everybody,
interviewed you
know,
at the Government
we
Affairs
go
Committee.
business,
Remember?
I guess some
Because
people want
you're
to
not
make
such a
money,
dark
some
horse
people want
anymore.
difference.
Not-
Things
I
like
mean,
that.
and the thing that
The
really
real
tipped
estate
it
end
to
of
me
it
is when you
for
said,
me,
well, it's
I
an
lived in
off
the city
year. It's
about
like
5,000
45,000.
years ago.
Oh, okay.
There were some houses
I want
that
you to
were
go through that same equation.
dilapidated,
That's going to be the
falling
lead
apart
in.
and things,
Okay?
you know,
And then we're going to talk about real
I don't
estate.
want to say crime,
obviously.
because there wasn't
We're
really
going to
crime
talk
per se,
about
but,
Yeah.
I had the
Right.
opportunity to buy some
that
properties.
Curry project.
And I didn't look at it really as
$600,000
an
a
investment.
unit.
As I'm
Tell me,
better
do you live in a
city?
But you don't.
Clean that area up, do whatever.
So were you planning on living there then?
I stayed in Kaisertown, Buffalo. Yeah.
Okay.
So
we're going to
we
make
did
you
a
look
few
good.
houses. I purchased
Okay,
a
if
few
I don't
houses
make
there
you
in
mayor,
Kaisertown. and revamp them
Detail.
like you or I would live in them.
Yeah,
That's,
signs
that's
are
the way we
everywhere.
do all our. I do private house with concrete
Voters.
framing, whatever.
Because
It's
we
not
liked
good
him.
enough for
He's a
my
good
house.
kid,
I-
yeah.
Good,
uh,
And he-
good,
you know,
good.
that's
So
a-
quality
just-
materials, high,
Yeah,
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 craftsmanship.
you
Yep.
know,
I mean, I know.
Um,
Don't get me started.
so
I'm
it's
all
when
advocated.
you're, I guess
Happy you do.
we're not flipping
Thank you.
houses.
Yeah.
We're
I think I got here. What did-
renovating them,
it's-
and we're gonna have people live them.
Yep.
So
So you're holding them. Yep.
right. So I wouldn't say it was accidental, but it became part of our system that we have as a conglomerate
It's all
of
good.
our businesses or our family.
Yep.
So it once you get 2 or 3 under your belt, then you start looking at it as you have to protect yourself and you have to make the investment an actual investment rather than just making it look pretty for the neighborhood.
You mean like putting it in an LLC, that sort of thing, and protecting
Right.
yourself from
protecting
liabilities.
yourself, your
Yeah.
family from liabilities, things like that, separating from insurances and
Yep.
all that kind of stuff.
So you kind of learn that over time.
Yeah, yeah.
Or-
And it's funny, you get guys like yourselves that will help educate me on things on sales and how real estate transactions work because, you don't know.
Yeah, and it's ever changing too. A lot of the rules and laws and things.
Every year it changes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
At least every year.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's every quarter.
and being a concrete flatwork guy, you know everything. I mean, everything. There's nothing I don't know. That's at least our mindset if you're
Okay.
a true concrete guy. But sometimes you have to humble yourself and ask and learn. And that's part of the process with when the real estate is working with guys like yourself
Yeah.
here locally. And it's always nice when you can call somebody and, hey, Matt, what do you think about this? You know
Yep.
what I mean? And,
Yep.
and that really helps along the way when you have somebody who knows the system that you're trying to get into
Yep.
and can walk you through it.
Yeah, that helps us too, because then I see a different angle when you do ask certain questions that maybe I didn't think about, or you're coming at it with a different mindset. So we kind of teach each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, and you're an investor.
Yeah.
And
That's what we're
you
talking
Yes,
about,
we're talking about,
Okay,
yeah.
and so I had to fix the thing here, but you're an investor. You're investing in properties in Buffalo,
Yeah, Western New York.
all
Western New York
yeah.
primarily.
Yeah.
Okay, but more so Buffalo than the Burbs or the reverse.
Yeah, no, it'd be more so in the city of Buffalo. Yeah,
So let's put it out there. As an investor, is this a good place to invest?
I get this question all the time.
That's why I wanted to ask the actual investor.
You're a little late to
I
the
mean,
party.
I know, but it's
You got technical things.
I got technical things here.
But yeah, Western.
We're live. Okay.
You have to.
Yeah.
When Western New York's a great place to live. I believe.
I love it
you
here.
can raise a family,
Been here for
sure.
40 years. I love it.
City of Buffalo, great place as well. Obviously, that's part of Western New York.
Yep.
But if you're an investor, say just strictly investing, people ask me this all the time. I say the east side of Buffalo, and I get the bug.
You know, East Side. No, definitely, that's the place to go.
Ball guys. But
Yep.
what do you mean east side? I know every side street in east side of Buffalo. Our shop's over there, right?
Yep.
And I think it's a great area that's going to come around. It may not be tomorrow, it may not be the next day, but we're looking for investments here. We're not looking for we're flipping this and we're making money.
It's perfect for guys like you.
Yep.
You can invest. You'll be in there for 10 years or so.
Yep.
See, I don't have 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't. It's
Yeah.
just as simple as that.
Yep.
I mean, but yeah. And if you know about investments, they tend to be longer term. If you're looking to get in and out, I don't know that that's
Don't
necessarily
even get
good.
into real
Yeah.
estate.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah.
not a
No.
good strategy.
No.
People do it.
If you buy and sell within the same year, it's really hard to make money with all the
you
closing
can-
costs.
Yeah,
and, you know,
then
I mean,
you're a
capital
dealer and all that
gains.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's not a cool look.
Yeah, no,
But,
it's a challenge.
I'm happy you. And one of the issues I think with with this East Side is they're talking about, well, we're afraid of gentrification or afraid of this. Well,
Yeah.
that's just going to happen. I don't know how you stop that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nope, it's
You know?
natural.
It's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
And
And the values in the the east side as opposed to the west side, North Buffalo and stuff are much different, right? So it's an entry
Absolutely.
level. You can get in.
I would say, I don't know why. I speak for myself when I say this. The east side, I have no issues down there.
Yep.
Traffic's the same, actually better there than it is on the west side or
Yeah.
in North Buffalo. I mean,
Yeah,
I love
North
North Buffalo, but I don't love the traffic.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
so-
Yeah.
weird. Yep.
it's like Williamsville on a Friday on
Oh,
Main
yeah.
Street.
Yeah, or
shoot yourself.
transit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Nope. So that's
Huh.
cool. So yeah, so the investments, is that something you're looking to continue to do?
Yeah, here, you guys know New York State's tough.
No, yeah.
I mean,
Tough.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Up
if you
here,
can
but-
make it here, for more than 5 or 10 years, you can make it anywhere for a lifetime.
Yep,
You know what I mean?
agreed.
There's a lot of things going on. But yeah, my family's here. We're based here. Grew up in Chico Vegas.
Yep,
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I like taking pride in where I came from. It doesn't matter if I ever moved. I mean, I'm still going to have roots here. And,
Yep.
and that. But yeah, I'm going to still invest here in Western New York.
That's great.
Yeah, I think it's a terrific area. And as I told you, I've been here for 40 years. I've lived in a lot of places, and I like it here. I'm not crazy about the government situation here,
Mhm.
but the quality of life here is pretty much unsurpassed. Yeah, we get snow. Get over
Cost
yourself.
of living.
Yeah.
is
Get over
affordable.
yourself.
We got Lake Effect Lane.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. I said,
I
what? I heard this term there,
Yeah.
lake effect.
Yeah.
Rain.
Yep.
That doesn't make sense.
It does.
What is
Well,
that?
I was hydroplaning on the way here.
You gotta slow down, man. You know?
Oh,
Is that what it is?
yeah. Okay. So, you're an investor. You develop stuff, and do you do anything with, well, like the government's looking to get people to do some stuff downtown? Are you involved in any government stuff?
No,
We're
I'm not.
Steering clear.
We
Strictly
want
private.
emergency snow removal.
Yeah, we've done work with the county
Mhm.
for some years in the city of Buffalo and things like that for the emergency snow removal.
Yep.
We get on with that. It's a big ticket thing here for the residents really in the city of Buffalo is tough because if you're from around here and if you're not from around here, what happens is you got New York State and Buffalo's up here by the lake, and then you got South Towns, Orchard Park, and West Seneca and things like that, and you got North Buffalo. So you could be in North Buffalo and it's as clean as this table.
Microclimates, we call it.
Yeah.
And you're 5 streets south of there, and it's 6 feet, 7 feet of snow. So
Yep.
the city really they have a tough time politically with everything they have going on to manage that because manpower issues and
Yep.
who can get to work. You might live in North Buffalo, but you can't get to the shop
Yeah.
in
In
South
South
Buffalo.
Buffalo. He lives
And-
in South Buffalo, so that's
Yeah,
where you were doing all
yeah.
a couple
I
of
can
years
remember.
ago.
I can remember when I had to drive into the wall when they had the snow wall.
Yeah.
I'm looking. I was on the over by the Seneca Tower. There, I'm looking. What is that? Oh my god! I have to drive into that. Oh my
It's a
god!
black wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went in. They didn't see you in 7 days.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we do the emergency snow removal stuff with our business and one of our businesses, I should say. And we had a blizzard in 22, and that year, I mean, it was
bad.
And we've, like I've said, I've been in this business 24 years.
7 days. That was
Those first 3 days on with the blizzard, we're really doing emergency response with the heavy equipment, meaning helping out the police and fire that the city calls him for, and then the ambulances, things like that for actual emergencies. Then we're clearing streets.
Right.
Is a whole different aspect. Normally we get the call, take the
Bad.
loaders on, and you could do the streets and start to open things up. No, this was you're working with this team with the fire department, or with this team with the police department.
So you're like going in front of them, plowing streets so they can get to houses to help
Emergency
people.
calls,
Wow.
women going into labor, fires,
Wow.
things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a little different.
In fact, one guy got killed in the blizzard right around the corner from where I live on McKinley. The snowplow backed into him.
Oh, really?
I know that gentleman.
And yeah.
Oh,
I
really?
mean,
Yeah.
it was a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Accidents happen.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I was helping you one year, and you can't see a lot when you're in a big loader.
No. And
It's
I
hard
always
to
say,
see.
if anybody's watching this, you're coming in from out of town, and they say, hey, we're getting a snowstorm, stay home. Stay home. Go
Yeah.
get, I think Jimmy Griffin said 6-pack storm or 12-pack storm, whatever it is. Get your booze,
Yeah.
sit at the house, be safe. You're going to be safer there than out.
I will. You weren't doing the plowing during Masiello's rain, were you?
No.
Okay. One thing I just stuck. They had a snowstorm like maybe 2005 or 4 or 3 somewhere in there, and I felt.
Oh, the October storm.
Was that the
Yeah,
October?
yeah,
I
yeah.
can remember. I felt bad for him because he was a good guy. I liked him as mayor, and he got up on the airwaves and he said, "You know what? It was November, the November
Yeah.
surprise, I guess it was,
Yeah.
right? Or the October, whatever it was."
October, yeah.
And he said, "Yeah," he says, we kind of got caught with our pants down on this one." I'm thinking, it's
Yeah,
winter.
sure.
You have this thing every year. You can't get going. You order the trucks. It's
Yep.
not like you don't know it's coming.
Yep.
I felt bad.
Yeah. But
So
we do hear a lot, right? You're going to
Yeah.
get pounded and then you don't
I
get anything.
know.
So it's, I get
You,
some,
you know what we're talking about the snow, and I know you guys are going to maybe have a mayoral candidate come on sometime in the show or
Yep.
whatever. I can tell you, in the years past, to what we dealt with last year and the year previous, or in 25, 24 season maybe, after the blizzard, the team that the city has in place, when the national forecast comes out, hey, we're getting snow, it's going to be severe. The call comes in and says you're on,
Okay.
and you're sitting in a firehouse, and so taxpayers can say, hey, you're wasting dollars. No, you're saving lives.
yeah,
Okay,
'cause you're
because
ready to go.
Saving lives.
it takes 12 to 16 hours at least to get guys to mobilize
Yep.
to get to that. So if you say, hey, it's going to snow, it's going to snow. Now it snows, you got 2-3 feet. Guys, you mobilize. You already got a lot of emergency calls.
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
So I think the city and the county has taken a look at it a little differently, and we get the call, or whoever's going to get the call comes in early, and you may pay a couple extra dollars, but it saves lives. And
Yeah.
there's no, you can't put a cost to that.
Especially when it comes down a foot an hour at sometimes.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because of
And it did.
Yeah.
During the blizzard of
Yeah.
22, I had to go and feed my daughter's cat who lives around the corner from me, and I saved at least 2 people that I know.
Wow.
They were done. They were going to die in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I dug them out. So
That was a scary
definitely-
time for sure.
It was done. At any rate,
Yeah.
parting shots. What do you want our audience to know about what you do?
or the name of your company?
Yeah. So our company, we have two major contracting companies. It's Atlantic Garages. We always say, don't panic, call Atlantic, right? 716-694-6340. And then Emerald Services of Western New York. That's more general contracting, but we specialize in site work, concrete, flat work, decorative stuff around pools, surrounds, anything concrete. You want a table? I mean, we can do it, but we stick to flat work.
Yeah.
So call that number. What's the number again?
For garages is 716-694-6340, and the concrete is 716-570-2211.
And if you don't remember the name,
don't panic.
Yeah.
Call Atlantic.
Okay, call Atlantic. And remember this. Just ask for the good-looking Irish Italian guy. Right?
That's it. I'm the only Irish guy in the concrete business I know.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm a half. So.
Yeah.
He'll only do the half job right. Okay, that's good. Thanks again.
All right.
And in the meantime, do your little thing.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Please like, follow, subscribe. Let us know if there's anything we can address on the show. Thanks for your time.
And remember, Brendan Cunningham, the real estate doctor, says, tune in because together we are those real estate guys.